everyone, welcome to another little thrift shop haul. Just real quick, in case some other people in the UK are like, why is she calling it a thrift shop? We all call them charity shops. But I just think it's a better word. I just prefer thrift shop. Do you want to go thrifting? I just like the word, basically. I'm really happy with all these bits. There's a couple in particular that I'm so excited about. I'm saving my favourite thing to the very end, and it has like a little story to go with it that kind of brings me full circle in some weird way. Right, I've got it all like scattered around me. What should we go for first? First, I could talk about what I'm wearing, because this was from a charity shop too. This is from an RSPCA charity shop, which is like an animal charity, and this was £3.50, and I think it's Marks and Spencer's brand. It's quite warm. I'm probably gonna get quite hot under these lights while I'm filming, but you know, it's gonna start getting colder soon. I want some nice little tops I can wear in winter. I love the fabric and the stripes and the colour and everything. I actually got another top quite similar to this the same day. It has like cropped sleeves, so they come down to just under the elbow, and it's nice and just sort of floaty. This is a size 16, like technically I guess I'm a size 14 on my top half if I wanted to be, but I just like things with a bit of extra moving room, you know, unless it's something where because of the shape of it I want it to be really fitted, but generally I still buy size 16 everything. So the other top that I bought that was quite similar to this is this one. It's another red stripy one. This one I got from Bernardo's, which I'm pretty sure that's a children's charity. This was £2.99. It's also a size 16. It's kind of a floppy sort of material, quite thin, a lot thinner than this one, and this one has long sleeves. Super simple, but you know, I like it. When I first got this one home and tried it on, I was really disappointed and I thought it looked crappy, but I've worn it a couple of times since and I think I was wrong. I think it's okay. I was just being a drama queen. It was the shape of this one. I wasn't quite sure how I felt about the shape of it, but it's fine, really. This is by Two, which is, that's Tesco's clothing line, right? Like Sainsbury's? Wait, Tesco's is F&F. This must be Sainsbury's. This is also in a size 16, and it's a kind of mustard colour, but it's almost a bit greeny. I don't know, it might be just the lights on my eyeballs not working, but there's something slightly sort of olivey about it to me. Not pure mustard, a bit olivey. What am I even talking about? Look at me pretending I know colours. I was drawn to this because of the pattern on the chest and the kind of peplum floaty little waist bit down here, and it has like some little detail on the shoulders and everything. I just am a sucker for anything with like little detaily bobbly patterny things. I've got two tags here and I'm not sure which one goes to which piece of clothing, but it's £3.95 versus £3.45, so I got it for about £3, and I got this in MenCap, which is a charity for people with learning disabilities. Most of you probably wouldn't know because I haven't introduced you to like my family, but my uncle actually has Down syndrome, so MenCap is a charity that is close to my heart. Next I have a photo frame. I don't know how much I got this for. Oh wait, yes I do. There's a sticker right there. It was £1.49, but I don't know where I got this from. I can't remember. It was probably... No, I don't know. I thought this was so sweet. It has 5 little photo areas, and I thought it'd be perfect to put 5 little rat portraits in. We used to have 7 rats in total at one point, and even though I loved all of them and they were one big group of my babies, I did always feel like I had 5 rats and another 2 ratties, because George and Franklin we rehomed much later. They were much older than our other boys, and they never quite became part of that group. They all just like tolerated each other. George and Franklin were just as much my babies as the other boys, but you know, when I saw the space with 5 photographs, it just made me think of the 5 boys that were like that group, and I thought it would be perfect for them. Next up I have a picture that I got from, I think it was from Scope. Scope is a general sort of disability charity, and I got this picture. It's just like a little scene of a window, a little water fountain, some plants, kitty cat. I love the colour of the frame as well. It's a really nice shiny like green frame. I ended up hanging this in the hallway just out here, and I replaced a mirror that was there. Real quick story about it in case you're interested, but for those of you that might not know, I am a skin picker. Dermatillomania is something I've done ever since I was very, very young, and it's a struggle to stop. It's technically an impulse control disorder, and is definitely, for me at least, triggered by things like getting too close to mirrors, walking past mirrors, feeling my skin. There used to be a mirror in that hallway. I had mentioned to Alex that that mirror was a big problem for me. I noticed that that was the one I kept stopping at. I was home on my own one day while Alex was at work, and I suddenly noticed that mirror was gone, and I was looking around the house for it everywhere and I couldn't find it. And I thought I was going loopy. This mirror had just vanished. It turned out Alex just took it down because he remembered what I said. I ended up hanging this picture up there instead. And whenever I walk past it still, I kind of look expecting to see the mirror. My brain still hasn't quite got the fact that the mirror's not there anymore. But now when I look, I have a moment of going, oh shit, there's no mirror. But instead I just look at the pretty picture and I'm like, oh, that's nice, isn't it? And I have noticed a big difference removing that mirror. It's definitely helped. This next thing is one of my new favourite things. I got this from eBay, and it is a fake leather jacket with flowers on it. I'd wanted something like this for so long. My fake leather jacket, the one that I've worn for years, the one that I wear like all the time, is really starting to fall apart now. Like when I take it off, I have bits of black like stuck all over me because it's just literally disintegrating around me. So I had a look on eBay for some fake leather jackets, and I saw this one and I was like, oh my goodness. It was listed for like £25, £28, something like that, and I made them an offer for £20, and fortunately they accepted. It's cropped, so it's not quite as long as my other jacket was. When it first turned up, the arms were like, it fit me, but they were very tight. So for the first 3 days that I had it, I stuffed it as tight as I could with like other clothes of mine and scarves and like towels and random things, and just hung it up and left it for like quite a few days to stretch, and it worked a treat. Next up, we have some plant bibbies. I got this pot in a charity shop and it fit this plant perfectly, and this plant, I can't remember what the pot looked like that it came in, but I remember thinking it was boring. I went out thrifting with my mum and I said I wanted to find some like nice plant pots, but I didn't really have high hopes of finding anything much because we just went out around where I live and I hadn't seen anything plant potty around before, I guess. But this was there and it's so perfect. Like, not only did the plant fit perfectly in it, I literally just picked it out and put it in and it fit like a glove. But it's so beautiful. I love the pattern and the colour. It's such a lovely sort of purple colour, and it was probably like £2, £3, something like that. The next plant pot, however, don't quite know how I feel about this. So it looks like this, and I'm happy with the plant pot find. I mean, it's not technically a plant pot. I have no idea what it is. I think it looks quite snazzy. It's a nice sort of long pot. I thought it could be quite interesting. This plant, however, I don't know if you'll be staying in there much longer. You look okay in there, but I just feel like someone else could sort of make the most of that. I'll probably repot this plant into something else, and maybe I could have like little succulent garden or something in there. I don't know, but yeah, that's that one. That was £1 or £2. I just remembered there's another plant pot that I have downstairs in the bathroom. I can't be bothered to go and get it. I'll just insert some clips. But it's just a massive seashell, and my mum pointed this one out and I was skeptical. I didn't know if it would look right. I almost didn't buy it, but I wanted a new plant pot for in the bathroom, and it was a massive shell. So, you know, I thought I need to try it out. Could look really funky, and I'm glad I got it. I do think it looks quite cool. Are you ready for the main event? Are you ready for the thing I'm so excited about? This comes with a little backstory that I think's cute. If you don't care, go to this time to skip my stupid story. It must have been when I was like 16. It must have been about 10 years ago. I swear, it was a really long ass time ago. I remember being quite young, and I'd saved up some money, like £40 or something like that. And I bought this really fancy, floaty, beautiful dress from New Look. I bought it in this like purple colour, and it was beautiful. It was so lovely. I put it on and I felt like a sort of goddess, and I was floating around everywhere, and I just felt regal and beautiful and like goddessy. It was fantastic. But I didn't think I would probably wear it very often, and I decided to send it back because I'd rather have £40 to spend on something else. So teenage me was being quite sensible, really. However, I always miss that dress. I always, like, I say always, not always, but I have regularly over the years thought about this dress and gone, damn, that was a pretty dress. And I swear I looked for it before, like, around the internet, but it was so long ago that I just gave up hope. Fast forward to now, and Alex's aunt is having a birthday party sometime soon, and the dress code is like really formal. Everyone's going to dress up just for fun in their best suits and ball gowns and things. So I had a little look on eBay, and lo and bloody behold, that dress was there in teal. It was in 2 colours. When I ordered it, it was in purple and teal, but this is it. And I was so over the moon when I found it, because I paid, I think it was like $39.99, something like that, for it back when I was a teenager, and this was £8. I got this for £8. I was just so happy and excited, and like sitting here holding it up is going to do it absolutely no justice. So when Alex comes home from work, I'm going to get him to take me out and film me floating around being a princess. I'm just so happy that I got this dress. It's just this weird, like, full circle thing that, like, it's not super important, but it just made me happy. Even family parties normally I get a bit nervous about going to, and I don't really, like, look forward to them exactly, but after finding that dress, I don't know, I'm looking forward to it a whole bunch more, because I know I'm gonna feel really pretty but still be comfortable, and I can just, like, float around everywhere. And I'm not gonna have many occasions where I like have an excuse to wear that dress. But yeah, that's everything I have to show you. I'm so happy with all of this stuff. I think I got some really good bits. Before I go as well, I just wanted to say, I don't know if any of you have noticed that I'm kind of completely ignoring my schedule at the minute. Just to let you know, it's not because like my life is in chaos or anything. I'm actually doing something I think is good. My videos might just surprise you on random days. It's really helpful because of other things I'm doing outside of YouTube at the minute that I need time for, and I'm just hoping and thinking maybe it might lead to making better content. Maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna try it out, we'll see how we go. That's all I have to say. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye bye.